You know that feeling when you finally lie down on your bed after a long day and the blanket just hugs you like it never wants to let go? That feeling. Now imagine, what if your whole life started to feel like that? Sounds amazing, right? No stress, no pressure, no discomfort. Just cozy, calm, easy days. But here's the twist. That's also how most dreams quietly die. Let me explain. See, comfort feels good, dangerously good. It's like that one friend who says, "Relax, bro. You've done enough." Even when you've barely done anything. You know the one. Comfort tells you that you can start the gym tomorrow, that you'll study later, that it's fine to scroll Instagram for just 5 more minutes. And before you know it, those 5 more minutes have turned into 5 months of not much happening. The scary part? You won't even notice. Because comfort doesn't destroy you loudly. It destroys you quietly. You don't wake up one morning suddenly unmotivated or lost. It happens slowly, one skipped challenge at a time. One, "I'll do it tomorrow" at a time. Here's a small story. I had a friend named Arjun, super talented guy. He could draw like a pro. His sketches were insane. Everyone told him, "Dude, you should post your art online." He said, "Yeah, yeah, I will. When I feel ready." 3 years later, he's still getting ready. Meanwhile, someone else with half his talent is killing it on Instagram. That's what comfort does. It makes you believe there's no rush. But the truth is, comfort has no finish line. It just keeps you parked. And the crazy thing, growth and comfort can't exist in the same room. It's like trying to stay dry while swimming. Impossible. Think about every time you've grown as a person. Maybe it was your first job interview, your first public speech. Maybe it was the first time you went to the gym, feeling like a lost potato surrounded by fitness models. You were uncomfortable, but that's exactly why you grew. See, your mind is like a lazy cat. It loves warm spots and predictable routines. But if you keep it too comfortable, it starts to lose curiosity. And without curiosity, life gets boring. Here's a simple example. Ever noticed how kids are constantly learning? They ask weird questions like, "Why is the sky blue?" Or, "Can fish sneeze?" They're curious because everything is new. But adults? We get cozy in what we already know. We stop exploring, we stop failing, we stop growing, and then we wonder why life feels stuck. It's like trying to drive with the handbrake on. You're pressing the gas, but you're not moving. Now don't get me wrong, comfort isn't evil. We all need it sometimes. You can't be in grind mode 24/7. But if you stay there too long, it becomes a trap dressed as peace. You'll say things like, "I just want a stable life." But secretly, you'll feel this itch, like something's missing. That something is your potential. Knocking on the door, saying, "Hey, remember me?" Here's the truth nobody tells you. Discomfort is not your enemy. It's your teacher. When you feel nervous before doing something big, that's not fear, that's growth knocking. When you fail at something new, that's not loss. That's learning in disguise. Even small discomforts count. Waking up early when your bed feels like heaven. Speaking up in a meeting when you'd rather stay quiet. Skipping Netflix to read something useful. These little choices stack up, and before you know it, you've built momentum. Here's a fun way to think about it. Imagine your life as a video game. Every level gets harder. The enemies get stronger. But you also get new skills, new powers, new confidence. Now imagine if you stayed on level 1 because it's easy. How long before that game gets boring? Exactly. So why do we do that with our lives? Most people stay stuck in level 1 comfort because discomfort feels awkward. But guess what? Awkward is the doorway to awesome. If you can get comfortable being uncomfortable, you become unstoppable. Here's a simple example from everyday life. Remember the first time you rode a bicycle? It was pure chaos. You wobbled, fell, probably scraped your knee, but once you kept going, you got better. You didn't grow because it was easy. You grew because it was not. The same rule applies everywhere. Every successful person you admire, from athletes to artists, they didn't fall in love with comfort. They fell in love with progress. And progress is uncomfortable. It's messy. It's full of self-doubt. But it's also where you meet the best version of yourself. If your life feels a little too comfortable right now, maybe that's your sign your next level is waiting. But it's not hiding under your blanket. Start small. Do one thing today that scares you just a little. Send that message. Apply for that job. Start that project. Say yes to that opportunity. Because every time you choose discomfort over comfort, you upgrade your life. And one day, you'll look back and realize the moments that made you sweat, struggle, or doubt yourself were actually the moments that built you. So yeah, comfort feels nice. But growth? Growth feels worth it. Now go out there and make yourself slightly uncomfortable. Your future self is already clapping.